Hey guys, Cyclomania here. I figured I'd shoot a video on one of my updates that I have done on the saltwater hot tub. And I finished installing my carbon reactor, which they're becoming pretty popular, but they're really good for water clarity. And basically all it is usually, I don't know if you guys watched my video before, but I used to have a video. I think it was the bulk resupply order, and if you look in there, there's a DI cartridge, and they're similar to a carbon cartridge, but it would be a container that's inside here that holds carbon, and it's not like a filter. The water runs through it a lot easier, and that's exactly what we're doing right here. So I don't know if you guys like the install, but what I did is I came off of my main pump. Water comes into this BioSand Filter that I have removed the sand from. Just got done doing that. This is basically what is inside a BioSand filter. They call these fingers, and they're really small. If you're to basically unscrew one of these and look in there, not even a piece of sand can get through here. It almost looks like pipe in the inside of here. You can barely even tell that these slits are in there. They taper down to almost nothing. And this is basically, the water goes through here and out these fingers and in the sand. Well, we're going to fill up this chamber here with rubble rock, and I figure I'll fill it up to about here. The water's going to shoot through the rubble rock and then out into this pipe right here. And that will basically be my biological filtration. The only biological filtration that I have at the moment, until I decide to fill this bottom area with live rock. So with that said, I have lots of pressure that comes out of these jets. One of them I have somewhere else. I just can't find it right now. But when I turn these on, all four of these jets touch in the center before they start going down. So there's a lot of power in here. I'm hoping, with that said, that I have enough pressure in this pipe to basically run my carbon reactor that I built. So what I did is, I know this isn't technically the right way to do it. I have a little bit of plumbing experience, and I'm pretty sure that I will be able to get enough pressure out of my T right here into a ball valve, into this pressure gauge, and then into my carbon reactor. Now, the reason I threw the pressure gauge on there is so I can monitor the pressure. Realistically, I should have a gate valve here. I had this in my collection of plumbing parts and didn't feel like spending the $7 for a gate valve. Anyway, gate valves are going to be your most reliable way of regulating pressure and making it stay that way. It's kind of like, here's your pipe, and you have a piece of plastic that's on a faucet handle, and basically that gate comes down, and then you can adjust the height of that gate to allow certain water through. With the ball valve, it's a little bit different. Water comes into a ball and then goes, depending on how much you have the ball turn. All I know is I've noticed with ball valves, pressure changes over time. Things tend to get caught in there a lot easier than they do in a gate valve. But, you know, I'm trying to save money. This whole thing right here costed me $25. So you can see that plumbing isn't cheap. So you want to try to save as much money as you can. But for now, I'm going to run the ball valve. I hope it works. And if it doesn't, if I notice that my pressure is dropping over time, I will change that out. But basically right now, it's all put together except for everything's not tightened down all the way. You can see it's still wibbly. a little bit. But what I want to do is I'll tighten everything up real quick. I'll fill the tub up halfway, and I'm going to turn it on and see if I can get enough pressure out of here. With most filters that you see that are like this, you're going to want to stick around 60 psi, 50 to 60 psi in order for it to work properly. So the reason why I put that on there is just so I can regulate that and make sure that I'm not going over to 80 or 90 psi, which I'm not sure if it's possible, or I want to know if I'm going to be down in the 30s or 20s. So with this install being complete, I hope it saves me money. Basically, instead of buying an $80 pump or a $60 pump, I spent $25 on this setup right here, and hopefully that saves me from buying a pump to run this. So basically what happens is I'll monitor the pressure right here. I'll probably have to bog it down. Water comes through here. I basically tried to keep this line the best out of the way as I could. Half inch is real hard to work with, so I heated up a lot of these bins right here. But water runs through here, runs through its first chamber, second chamber, and I heated this up. It's nothing special right now, but it'll do the trick, and I hope you guys like that. So that's my new carbon reactor. I can't remember who posted this comment. Sorry, I'm trying to remember who it was. But someone posted a comment this morning. I think it was JC something or Snowmobile, I'm not sure. But they posted a comment, hey, you need to put a strainer on your overflow. I got done with that video around 1 o'clock that night, and right after that I had thrown the strainer on there. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that strainer that's going to protect my overflow, which is the overflow for my freshwater system that runs outside. It'll protect it from anything going in there. I don't know if you guys can see, but right here is the washer. And basically what I did is I just took a 2-inch netted pot and threw a zip tie around it. I haven't cut it yet, to kind of get it a little bit tighter. But these are just netted pots you can use for hydroponics. And you can get them at a grow shop or any of your garden supply centers. But it works real good. And you just basically pops on there and it's on there good, and it protects everything. Having a lot of issues with this overflow, and it's really frustrating me. I'm not really sure what to do, but what I'll do is I'll go ahead and head outside, and I'll show you basically the problem that I'm having. I'm having issues with it keeping up. Now, granted, this is ½ inch. I'm feeding the tub with 1/4 inch from the waistline, and basically what's happening is it's freezing outside. I'm not sure why it's freezing when it's continuously running at a pretty high rate of speed, but let's go ahead and take a hammer out there. So I'm sure I'm going to need that, and I'm going to set my camera here for a second. Actually, I'll just set it right here. I'm going to throw my sweatshirt on. And you know, the biggest reason why I'm shooting this video of outside is I want you guys to basically give me an idea of what else I could do. I really don't want to go through and change all the hose out, but let's go ahead and head out there. So, right here is the situation that I got going on. So basically what I did is I just took a space blanket. This thing's about 4 by 8 feet, and I wrapped the pipe, and that's still not working. So I'll go ahead and remove this, and as you can see, there's no water coming out of this thing. just about ready to start up. There we go. So, as you can see, it's catching up, getting all the air out of the line. It's a pretty fast stream. Now, I'm not sure if it's freezing or if I'm just having problems with the hose breathing. I know it froze the last time, but it's like I'm not seeing any ice come out. So it's almost like I need to throw a T in the center of this back inside the house and run a breather valve, which is just a standpipe, you know, a piece of hose running up higher than the overflow. I guess that should be the next thing that I try, but it just seems like it's been stopping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place this back in here. I'm going to come back out here and wrap that better. But if anybody else out here knows what I'm having problems with, let me know. But I guess the first thing I need to do is put a breather valve in there and basically see if it's something like that. You know, I noticed that there's an air bubble, about a 9-inch air bubble right out of the 90 where the tub is, and maybe that's basically the problem that I'm having. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe, comment, and like the video if you wish to do so. Take care, guys, and good luck with your tanks.